Peace. This is Coach Khayr, and of course, you know you're rocking with the best. So, welcome to my astrology course. Wow. I don't even know what to call it. I guess it's Astrology Basics 101. I had to get my notes together because I'm a little nervous. But guess what? I'm very, very confident in what you're going to learn from this course. So, I'm going to break the course down to you and how it's going to be presented in this first video. So you do not need paper and pen if you don't want to, all right? So first of all, I am Coach Khayr. I've been studying astrology since Thanksgiving 2001. My teachers are Sister Myra, and Ra-Aku from Cosmophysics. Those are my two main teachers. A sister named Miss Debbie. She was who originally introduced me to the science in a way that I said I have to learn it. She held up a chart, looked at it, looked at me, looked at the chart, looked at me, and she just started talking, and she started telling me things about myself that I was like, I have never told anybody these things before, and she knew them about me, and I had just met her not too long before that reading, and she was the one who originally gave me the format. I didn't study with her that long, but she definitely cracked the egg to start the omelet. Then I met Sister Myra in 2006. I was the ball game was over from there. Started taking it a lot more seriously. And then I met Ra-Aku of Cosmophysics in 2012. I always believe in giving due credit to those who have helped me get to where I am at in my path. So that's why I wanted to mention them and give them their props. Next is the aims of this course. What will you learn? This is going to be what I have learned in my 14 years of practicing astrology. I'm going to put together everything that I know in the simplest form that I think is best even for children to learn. And it is a tropical 12 house system, but it is very, very accurate. I am going to give you a very, very strong foundation. So if you do want to study Vedic astrology later, or if you want to study 13 signs later, or if you want to study Magi astrology later, or you want to go wherever else you want to go, you're going to have a rock solid foundation in what I'm going to teach you in the basics of astrology, and having a very flexible mind. You're also going to be able to do some things that a lot of other astrologers can't do. You're going to be able to do astrology without the internet. Now, you're going to have a lot of homework where you need to go to the internet and Google some things, but at the end of the day, you'll be able to do a lot of astrology in your head, all right, without the internet. Because once you get the basics down, they start to become really, really solid, and you'll start to understand how easy the science is, all right? My particular philosophy is use what works. I've tested this in the streets. I've tested this on myself. I've tested this on over 1,000 clients. I know that it works. You will be using the equal house system, all right? And we also will be using the equal sign system. That means that all rising signs will be set at either 0 or 1 degrees. And I'll explain that later. To me, where I'm at in my studies now, the accuracy that you can have with that is off the chain. It's basically like, and a lot of people aren't doing it, but you're going to see that your accuracy. I'm not teaching you astrology so you can go debate someone. I'm teaching you astrology so that you can be accurate, all right? We're here to be accurate, because in studying astrology, people want to know when. They want to know when You can discuss with whatever your particular healing modality or whatever your background is, you can discuss the strategy. But I'm going to show you how to get accuracy. And once you get accuracy, then it's just like G.I. Joe said, knowing is half the battle. My expectations of you from this course, my expectations of you is to practice on yourself. Practice, practice, practice. If you've never took an astrology course, I do not want you to mix this with something else that you've learned. Ask me about things that you have seen in this video. It's very, very important that you empty your cup. You have to have an empty cup to learn what I'm going to show you. I'm not trying to be better than somebody over here or this and that or compare techniques. I'm going to teach you astrology just like I teach people Tai Chi. That when you take this form anywhere else, you'll be able to do astrology with anybody. A little bit of ego. Will you be impressive in the realms that you're in? Absolutely. Will this be able to help your family and your children? Absolutely. One of the reasons I'm teaching this course is because I want you to apply it directly to your children. Don't look at your children and let your fears of how you came up influence how you are raising them. Let's go by the numbers. Like Jay-Z said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. All right? Each week, I will be releasing the next set of videos. So, and you always have access to the last set of videos, but you will not have access to the next set of videos until the next week. Right now, I'm thinking that this course is going to be about 6 weeks long. All right? You're going to learn in-depthly about houses. You're going to learn about the planets, and you're going to learn about the signs. There will be a little bit on aspects, and just as you go, you're going to be able to just grasp a lot of things from how I'm going to teach it to you. It's also going to come to you in a way that also layers on top of your own particular philosophies. The more you study, the deeper you dig, the more you'll get out of this. The more repetition that you put into this work, the better. You will need your own notebook. I'm thinking something sort of thick. Mine only has blank pages. This is my astrology notebook. It's about this thick. Even if you only use 20 pages down the road, you want to be able to have something that's blank. Or you can use a 3-ring binder so you can add things to it. This, I end up folding things and putting pages in here, you know, like that. So if you want to use a 3-ring binder, I'm cool with that. Get some with the inner pockets and get a hole puncher. Color pencils, color pens, highlighters, all of that. Just put it in a little bag, keep it to the side. I would suggest that you get a ruler and a protractor. And if you want, you can get a compass, or you could just get an old CD or DVD, so you'll have something to draw perfect circles. I like to draw and use just originally what we have. I will also be giving you some blank worksheets, or you can just go on the internet and type blank astrology charts or blank astrology wheels and find which one suits you. All right. I will be recommending some, but as you go, you may find some that suit you better. If you find it and you send me an email and say, Coach, what do you think about this one? Yours may be better than mine, and I may give it to the whole class. So this is a very mutable class, not very fixed. All right, it's not going to be dogmatic. So that's the introduction. At the end of a module, if you have any questions, please go back and watch it again or pause it and like tell me exactly where in the video that you have a question. Okay, be as specific as possible. And there will always be a box here where you can say astrology question for Coach. My direct email address, of course, is hello@Coach Khayr. And in the subject line, you always put astrology question. All right. But I'm going to have a box on here so that you'll be able to just fill it in and hit, it's like a form. You just submit it and it comes straight to me. You are my VIP. You have first priority to your questions. This is not a course where I'm going to be reading your chart, all right? I'm teaching you to read your chart. I will make you fundamentally sound. Fundamentally sound. I mean, you're going to have super solid fundamentals, and I'm also going to encourage you to think, but I still need you to, I triple encourage you to empty your cup. So the things that you already know about astrology, that's cool, but don't try to mix them. If you see that they're blending in together, that's fine. But don't, if there's like some kind of contradiction, don't try to force them together. Just be cool, all right? So this first course, this first week, all we'll be doing is discussing the houses, which I like to call the university, but I got a little special section in here called the Royal God Family. Something I learned from Sister Myra that I think is going to, when we start moving down the road, maybe in like week 3 or 4, you're going to really see how this Royal God Family astrology is something that's going to really enhance your readings. You may notice it early if it just clicks, but I'm sure that by the time we get like more down the road, you'll be like, wow, I'm glad he put that right at the beginning, because I don't want to add it, okay? So there's a method to my madness. Please keep these things in order and follow them, and you'll be fine, all right? Y'all ready to get started? You ready to learn some astrology? Okay, good. Peace.